Hey guys, it's Mahel here, and today I'm going to be taking you through why I chose the University of Nottingham. So right now I'm still at my uni accommodation. I'm going to be going home in like 3 weeks, but this is the first video of October, and you know, it's that time again. Not for me, but for you guys, or some of you. You're going to be applying to university, and you're going to be thinking, oh my god, I get 5 choices, but how do I narrow them down? And in the end I only get to pick 2, a firm and an insurance. Well, hopefully, after I give you my reasons for why I chose Nottingham, and the University of Nottingham that is, hopefully you will narrow it down into your 5 top choices and even into your top 2. But let's get right into it. So right off the bat, I'm just going to say that these points are not in order, because if they were in order, they'd be quite concerning. But I've just made some bullet points on my laptop, which I've got right here, of what I thought, what came to my mind when I was thinking, why did I choose Nottingham? And the first one is a nightlife, because look, you can go to university anywhere. There's so many universities. It doesn't even have to be in the UK. But why would you go to a university that just feels like home? In the sense that you're in that hometown, which is like, there's nothing really going on in there. You go and study for 9,250, and then when you're not studying, you're just sitting there like, oh. Nottingham, on the other hand, I chose it when I was considering nightlife because it has 5 main clubs. I'd say 5 main clubs, and then there's other places as well, but I'd say there's 5 main clubs that everyone goes to. To compare that to hometown, there's only 1 main club and 1 like bar sort of club. So stepping from 1 main club to 5 is just like wow, because it's part of the student experience is going out. And you don't have to go out to have a student experience, but I'm saying for the majority of people, going out is part of the student experience. And therefore, when considering, where am I going to have a good student experience, I thought Nottingham. And obviously, because Uni of Nottingham is better in my opinion, that's why I chose Uni of as my firm. But with the choices of Ocean, Stealth, Rock City, so Crisis Night at Rock City, Prism and Ink, you're sport for choice in Nottingham. Not only that, because it's a student city with over 60,000 students across Trent and Uni of, that means cheap prices as well. It's like there's going to be so much going on, and entry is going to be cheap, and for those of you that drink, cheap drinks. But genuinely, why would you pick a university solely for its academics and have a bad time when you could pick a university that has good academics and is prestigious, but also is known for having a good nightlife? In fact, Nottingham as a city has one of the best nightlifes in the country. And that's just really it for nightlife. The next one for me was gym. Like I said, I'm not saying these in any particular order, but when I was looking at unis, because gym means so much to me because of the amount of fat I've lost. Don't say weight, because muscle and bone and water weigh something. So fat. So the amount of fat I've lost between when I first started gym and now, gym has become an integral part of my life, because not only is it for the fat loss, it's also a really good stress reliever, because when you do exercise, you release endorphins, which makes you happy, blah, 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 blah. But university is going to be a stressful time, because already my first week of lectures, we've started learning business economics, for example, as a module, which goes on for a whole year, and I was just sitting there like, what? So I know that gym is going to be a crucial part of my life. And so when looking at universities, I saw which unis had really good sport and gym in general, and I saw that Nottingham Uni had spent £40 million on their David Ross Sports Village. £40 million on the main campus. I'm not near the main campus, but you get free hopper buses, but I'll talk about it later. £40 million. So when you look at the actual gym now, you can see that not only is it quite big, it's very modern as well. All the machines, the cardio machines rather, have like Spotify, Netflix, TV and other apps on there. They have hammer strength plate loaded machines as well, whereas some uni gyms literally are poor. So already I was thinking, nightlife is good, gym is good, but does it have the academics and location? It's locked. Which brings me on to my next point, location. So I live in the southeast of England. I literally basically live southeast London, literally right outside of southeast London. So growing up in the southeast all my life, I wanted change, but I didn't want to go somewhere like Leeds, although it was one of my options. I'll talk about that in another video. I ended up deciding, no, you know what, I don't want to go Leeds. Not because of the uni actually looked really good and also had a nice sports village, but it's the fact that it was so far away, like too far. I wanted uni that was not close, but not far. And therefore, when you're in the south, obviously the Midlands, the middle of the country, it's gonna be perfect. Nottingham is only 150 miles away from me, and so therefore, it's not close, but it's not far. Not only that, because like I said before, the city itself is very studenty, in the sense that it has over 60,000 students across Trent and Uni Off, and therefore you're going to get things tailored towards students, like prices of things, like things to do, and it's just a perfect city. Like, it's not too big either. The reason I didn't choose Birmingham as one of my options is because Birmingham is a massive city. Birmingham's bigger than Nottingham, I'm pretty sure. But Nottingham, I feel like whilst it is a city, you can still walk around and get to places like without feeling like you're in some massive environment. In the city itself, so this has nothing to do with uni, you could be going Uni Off or even Trent. Whether it's day or night, there's always something to do or somewhere to eat. And being in a student city, Las Iguanas, I went there with my brother, and they did a 25% student discount, meaning food was dirt cheap. But it's one of those places where you can literally, it's natural to ask, do you offer student discount? Like, what's not to like about a student discount? Now that we have nightlife, gym, and location now down, what about prestigiousness? Is it seen as a good uni, or is it seen as a BTEC uni? It's seen as a very good uni. Obviously, it's not like Stanford or Oxbridge level, but after those, you'll get like your Imperial, Durham, Manchester, Nottingham. Not in those orders. There's still a few unis that I would personally say are better than Nottingham, but considering I only got ABB, some of these unis would have wanted like AAA, and therefore for what I got, I feel like I did really well. And you don't have to, it's still a top uni in the sense that it's one of the Russell Group unis, and it's 82nd in the world in the QS World Rankings 2019. Now, some of you might be like, yeah, Loughborough is better than Nottingham. And fair enough, in the UK rankings, Loughborough is definitely better in rankings wise. But if you take a look at the QS World Rankings, Loughborough is nowhere to be seen in comparison to Nottingham. And considering I'm doing a business management degree, there is a chance that I may want to take my degree outside of the UK to somewhere like America. So then when employers in America are looking at world rankings, obviously they'll have heard of Nottingham University Business School more than Loughborough's Business School, if you understand what I mean. The campus. So like I said, I'm not on University Park, which is the main campus. I'm not even living on Jubilee Park because I did not want to live in uni's accommodation, because the university don't own any self-catered accommodation. And believe me, I did not want catered. But not only is it more expensive, obviously there's food covered, but for the price that you're paying, for the like little extra that you're paying for the food, I feel like the food, one, you have to go for set times. Let's say it's breakfast and you wake up 1 o'clock, breakfast's not going to be available, you're going to be straight into brunch. Two, I don't think you get meals at the weekends, correct me if I'm misinformed, but three, also, you don't get to control the quality of your food. Sometimes it might be good, sometimes it might be bad, but then you have to deal with it. And four, even if you're getting meals on regular, you might be like, oh, yeah, you know what, actually, I want to go into Just Eat tonight. So if you're going to be buying food anyways, from outside of the money that you've already paid, what's the point? You might as well just go and self-cater, and that's how I felt. And for the first week, yes, I ordered food every day, but then now I've been cooking chicken and rice. Like I said, now that I've got a gym membership at David Ross Sports Village and, well, across the uni basically, always hate it when your camera runs out of space, but I'm now taking food seriously. So because I'm going to the gym and I paid £209 for the year, I'm now eating chicken breast and actually cooking healthy, nice protein, low calories, low fat, etc. But genuinely, the gym also is on both campuses. So you have David Ross on main campus, and then Jubilee campus, which is where my course is based and where I'm a 10-minute walk away from. There is the Jubilee Sports Centre as well, and both gyms are really good. Like, my membership covers gyms across all 3 campuses, and that's just an amazing thing. Not only that, on Jubilee campus there is one decent sized Starbucks, which is a nice place to chill. There's also a Costa, and then on University Park there was literally, I came across 3 different Starbucks unintentionally today, like, and that's in one location. Like, genuinely, it's just mind-blowing. Like, there's so many Starbucks around Nottingham, and in my opinion Starbucks is best coffee chain out of there. So win-win. I mean, yesterday I had I had a pumpkin spice latte for the first time yesterday. Call me basic, but yeah, if it weren't at Nottingham, if it was a Costa or whatever, maybe I wouldn't have tried it. So see it how you want to see it. So like right now, I'm in my accommodation study room, which no one seems to use. It's literally an empty room, and I'm using it for filming because of lighting. But behind me, right here, is a smart TV, and it's quite a decent size. And then if you look here, look, there's a university, like, it says welcome to your new home, Nottingham University, and you can see it as well, like, it's empty. I'm the only one in it, and I've locked the door. I've just cleaned this room basically. Why are you moving? But my point is that I'm paying for my room, which you might have seen in my last video. If you didn't see my last video, make sure to check it out. It was a room tour. I'm paying £5,800 a year for that. You might be thinking, whoa, you don't even get food for that. Well, compare it to some other unis where you're paying like 6.5k for a single ensuite. I've got a double bed in my room, and to think that I have a TV right literally a meter away from my room. I'm paying 5.8k for an ensuite which has a double bed in the room as well, and then the accommodation itself is 10 minutes away from campus. But if I don't want to walk that 10 minutes, then the accommodation offers its own bus service separate to the uni's free hopper bus. Then I really am getting my money's worth. So when I was looking at different unis, I was thinking, but what's the accommodation saying? And the University of Nottingham, I struck lucky with this accommodation. You might be thinking to yourself, Mahel, you're a YouTuber and you're gonna be vlogging your university life, but you're gonna also meet new people who don't know about you. How's that gonna work? Well, the university has a team of what they call digital ambassadors. So there's people like me. Well, not all of them vlog, but they create content for like Instagram stories and whatnot. Anyways, there's a team of us. I am now a digital ambassador, by the way, for the uni. I've been waiting so long to announce it, and instead of making a separate video about it, I'm just gonna announce it now. So yeah, I'm now a digital ambassador for the University of Nottingham, so you're gonna see me on their channel and on their social media posting things for them. But there's a team of us, and we basically just decide, what do we want to create for the uni, who's going to do it. And it's just an opportunity to also network with like-minded people, because whilst, for example, I might just walk into my kitchen right now and vlog and be like, they'll be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is there a camera in my face? Get away. These people, because they're digital ambassadors and they actually understand, you might literally be able to walk in, and if they're just chilling, then they act like as if nothing's going on. You're just talking to someone on the phone. Whereas they're not going to be like, oh my god, there's a camera. Why are you talking to a camera? Get away. If you get what I mean. I mean, I've been recognised a lot already on campus and even in my lectures. Like yesterday in my lecture, someone said to me, I recognise you from somewhere. I was like, you do? And like, yeah, YouTube, Mahel Khan. I was like, But that's happened a few times now, but because YouTube is going to be a big part of my life personally in the next 3 years, because I do, like I said, I want to get 100,000 subscribers by the end of year 1 of uni. I had to go to a uni that actually recognises people like me. I say people like me as if I'm some special case, but and University of Nottingham, like I said, has a team of digital ambassadors, and they actually they're fine with someone just vlogging around campus or whatever. So that is also another factor I considered, and it's really nice because they also they've been doing it for a while now. So I'm actually new to their team, and I'm very grateful to be part of that team. Lastly, you might be thinking, Mahel, okay, so you've talked about these factors like nightlife, location, accommodation, but what about when you graduate? Because anyone can do a degree, and you can do it anywhere. Well, give me a second. Okay, top firms recruit from Nottingham University Business School. I'm telling you, so like PwC, JP Morgan, Lloyd's Banking Group, etc. It's a fact. In fact, in 2016, Nottingham was the most graduate sought university, I think that's how I phrased it right, in the country, and that's just amazing. Like, essentially what they're saying, in 2016, Nottingham students were wanted the most by employers. Like, and that was only 2 years ago. And the fact remains that Nottingham is still very sought after for employers, in fact their students rather. But seeing that I go to Nottingham University Business School, which is obviously like business, you can actually earn a lot of money, and with a management degree there's potential for great money to make the degree worthwhile, because there's no point in doing a degree and paying £9,250 a year if you're going to be stuck on 22k for your life because you went to some rubbish uni. Like, you might as well just do a degree in apprenticeship and earn 25k right off the bat, and then cap yourself at like maybe like 45k. I mean, I still think it's worthwhile doing a degree. I'm going to make another video about this. I think it's worthwhile making doing a degree, but only if you're going to a good uni. If you're not going to a good uni, then just go straight into an apprenticeship or do a degree apprenticeship if you really want a degree. But there's no point in wasting your money if you're going to go to some rubbish uni, especially when apprenticeships are more prestigious than ever. But I'm going to make a separate video about that, like I said. And after those many points, I believe that I am done. I don't think I've missed anything. I mean, we got loads of points in, we got an announcement in, but there's going to be so many videos coming regarding like UCAS, applying to uni, how to choose uni, personal statement, etc. You name it, I will do it. Put it in the comments, let me know what you want to see from me. But I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope you actually now understand why I chose Uni of Nottingham, because the other unis I applied for, so Nottingham Trent was my insurance. Then the other 3 unis I applied for was Sheffield, who I had an offer from but I rejected, Leeds and Bristol. Leeds and Bristol, I was waiting for an offer for them, but then I turned them down. Nottingham, it took 4 days to give me an offer, and so I was like, you know what, I'll take it, before Leeds and Bristol even got back to me. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like, comment below and subscribe. Follow me on social media, that's at Mahel X on Twitter, at Mahel Khan on Instagram, and official Mahel Khan on Facebook. Make sure to like the video, it really does help. And this has been Mahel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.